So for more on rising fast food prices and our latest business headlines, let's welcome an adjunct accounting professor at Montclair State University, Dan Geltrude. Dan, good morning. Okay, so we got to talk about fast food. So this TikToker's video went viral after she shared a Taco Bell receipt from 2012, showed her paying just $2.59 for two 5-layer beef burritos, a huge leap compared to today, where just one of those same exact burritos runs $3.59, a whole dollar more for just one of them. And I mean, Dan, as we've talked about, it's not just Taco Bell. Fast food prices are shooting up everywhere. Okay, what's causing Taco Bell and all these other fast food places just to skyrocket in their prices?
Well, as you know, Alex, I love McDonald's, so I'm a fast food fan here, and the prices are ridiculous. Why is this happening? Well, it's easy to say, well, it's inflation. It needs to go a little bit deeper. A number of years ago, and I said this, there was a big push on raising the minimum wage for fast food employees. Ultimately, these companies caved in, and what happened? Cost of labor skyrocketed. You know what? All those costs got passed through. And then when these companies saw that it didn't kill demand, hey, people are willing to pay these prices. So you keep raising the prices until the consumer cries for mercy. But they're not. Why? Because people are going deeper and deeper into debt and continuing to spend. So fast food companies are doing great, and people keep spending and going further into debt.
Dan, I think I need some Taco Bell merch. That's my favorite fast food place. You have your McDonald's tie on. I didn't even notice it at the very beginning. Is that you on the tie?
Yes, it is. How about that for originality?
McDonald's biggest fan right here. Okay, let's move on just a little bit. So Ford announcing 1,400 auto workers in Michigan will be moved to other positions or offered retirement packages. This as the auto giant is saying it's scaling back production on its electric F-150 Lightning. Okay, Dan, obviously there was a whole lot of hype behind this car. I mean, we've even seen President Biden endorse it, and as his administration has been trying to really push EV mandates on auto workers and consumers for years now. Why didn't the lightning strike here for Ford?
You know, you can push all the EV mandates that you want, and it comes down to two things here, Alex, and you and I have talked about this extensively. It goes to two issues. These EVs are simply too expensive. So people are not buying them. The demand is simply not there. And then the second point here is the lack of infrastructure. Now, I would assume that these large trucks are going to use more battery power, which means they probably need more charging. And then the question goes, where do you go to charge? The last thing you want to do is run out of battery power. So I think those two issues are the big problem here, specifically with the Lightning, but I think it's across the board with EVs.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was thinking about this the other day. If you get stuck on the side of the road, you have a gas-powered vehicle, run down to the gas station, fill up a tank of gas, and bring it. What are you going to do with an electric vehicle? I've thought about that a lot. I mean, the infrastructure is just not there. Dan Geltrude, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Always a pleasure to have you.
Thanks, Alex.